You know your boy is all about customization. Stay tuned. What's happening, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. It's a little bit late. It's after 8 right now on Friday evening, where it's a little bit cooler, and this is the perfect time for me to do this video. Without further ado, let me just show you real quick what this is. This is, and obviously one is missing because it's already on display. I just want to show you real quick, and later on I'll show you some night shots with it, but it's pretty freaking dope. This is an acrylic door prop, and it's a 3D acrylic door prop. That's what's special about it. And it's from a company called SQ Acrylic Printing, and the girl I was in touch with, her name was Alexa. She was pretty good at obviously the customer service portion and answering the text messages and stuff like that. And I have to say I had a good experience with the purchase. These door props, I'll put something up to the side, and these door props, they're, as I said, it's the one that I have. It's a 3D door prop, and it starts off for about, I think, like about around $115. And depending on what you want, because it goes from different sizes, the one I have is 17 to 19 inches, and it's a 3D lit up version. And this is how it looks right here. Notice the color fading in and out. Pretty simple, you know what I mean, pretty simple. And what you get in the box, you have some micro USB chargers, you have 2 nuts and bolts, you have this little light up chip, right, this LED chip right here, actually RGB chip right here. Turn it on, there's a switch to the top. There's also a button on the side of it, and that button you can toggle. Either it goes into different color transitions as a jump, it can do it as a fade, and it can do single colors, like this is single blue, green, red, and so forth. So you could pretty much, and there you go, now we're back to fade. And after fade, in and out from different colors, when you press it again, it goes to like a jump until you get back to that fade transition, so to speak. But it's pretty cool. And this one, I think this cost me around 170 bucks, somewhere around there, because I had some extra stuff done. And I'll tell you, man, she really came through with this. This is a custom image that I picked out. Look at how badass Hulk looks right there. You know I gotta have it. And I said, you know, I mean, I sent her the picture. I'm like, hey Alexa, can you hook this image up? And she was like, no doubt. And that's what happened. So so this is the regular size of the hood prop here, like the width around here, and I worked off of another 4 inches, like 2 inches to the bottom, 2 inches to the top of the prop. So yeah, it's pretty freaking sweet. If you're gonna get anything bigger than what the width of the prop is, or I think actually it comes off about 1 inch off the prop, or 2 inches off the prop, you know, I mean, top and bottom. If you're getting anything bigger, it's like $5 per inch either way. So not a big deal. But anyway, you can see how dope it looks. Got my Instagram right here, Wicked Whips 2.0. And this is pretty simple. You pretty much put the chip right in here. And, you know, I mean, obviously you could change the color and do whatever you want, but you can see how it works. And you put the nut and bolt, put the bolt through the hole, screw on the nut loosely, and this is how you do it right here. Now guys, I will tell you this, try not to force this stuff. This stuff is not to, please don't try to yank on your door or push your door in. The acrylic can definitely break. So I mean, please be mindful of that. These doors are heavy and you want to be mindful of that. And what I did was I put the head of the bolt right in this crack right there, so it can't really move too much, because obviously at Tuna River I'll be like next to my car, so I don't want nobody touching my car. The bolt, you would have to get a much longer bolt if you want to fit it into the groove of the door to lock in place, so to speak. And when you're putting the hood prop in, try to put the prop in from the corners, because from here, this corner here to right here, it's a diagonal, and that's the like how they measure a TV. That is the biggest length, so you want to try to fit the prop in there before you angle it this way. Okay, guys, just be aware that this piece right here can fall out pretty easily if you want. You know what I mean? You could stick a piece of like clear tape right behind it so it can prevent it from falling out. But you know what I mean, hopefully nobody touches your car. As long as nobody messes with this stuff, this RGB chip can stay right in there. But you know what I mean, if people touches it or, you know, hit it the wrong way or something like that, you know, it can fall out. I just want, you know, at least make you guys aware of that. And that's really it. So let me wait for a little bit and I'll show you how it looks at night. Okay guys, a little bit of a tidbit here and food for thought. I have extra 35 millimeter or 40 millimeter M5 bolts. Okay, I got some washers and I got nuts. And I will tell you this, the bolt that she sends, it is not sufficient enough or long enough where it can be angled like this right here in order to go into where the door pin locks. You get what I'm saying? So now this bolt is literally locked in this pin. Like, I have to actually pull the door handle in order to release this. And this is originally how you would want it, if you get what I'm saying. So if you have a longer bolt, that would help you out greatly if you want to play it safe and have it lodged into the this keep in here that goes over the door strike plate right here. Okay, so food for thought. So as I said, this is too short, and what'll happen is if you try to squeeze this in there, you might get it to fit, but you run a chance of breaking the prop. Okay, so just food for thought. And now I could actually just tighten this up a little bit. I could hold it up and just tighten it how I see fit and snug it up. Looks pretty damn good. And there you go. All right, so see you. All right, fam. It's a lot darker. It's about half hour later. And look how this bad boy, he's just glowing. Look how dope that shit is. Woo! I love that color fade. That is so beautiful. Guys, as I told you before, definitely use a longer bolt so you can latch it within the grooves. Like if you're actually like shutting the door on something. And you're gonna need 2 washers, well, depending on the size of the head of the bolt that you're using, but I need 2 washers. So I need 2 bolts, 2 nuts, and 4 washers, so 2 washers per side. This is for me. You could customize yours however you like it. This is a 35 millimeter bolt. You could actually use a 30 millimeter if you like, you know, customize it to fit. But look how beautiful this looks, man. Man, that looks so good. So good. And as I told you before, there's a button on here. You could keep pressing it if you just want. Now that's the colors are jumping. That's stagnant color right there. You got green, red, that's like some type of aqua color. I actually like this. This is like a highlighter type yellow, purple, just pure white. That shit actually looks really good. And then once you go back around, we go right back to color fade. So guys, I'll leave all of her details in the description. Definitely check her out. Her name is Alexa. You can message her right on there. I'll put everything that you need to know, and you could customize your stuff however you want it. You know what I mean? As I said, for something super custom, $170 is really not that bad. And as I said, the communication was very, very good with her, and I got nothing really bad to say. The only thing is, as I said before, the bolts too short. Otherwise, you could end up running the risk of breaking your piece. And that is it. I'll talk to y'all soon. Take it easy.